Hey guys, Neomis here. So I'm going to be going through the preview for the Leicester versus Arsenal game, as well as going through my top 9 points on things that you should really consider before this game. So stay tuned. So I was going through this game and looking at several points, and I thought, you know what, let me try something different instead of just talking away on everything. So I thought I would come up with a few points that would make it a lot easier for everybody to really preview this game. So I came up with 9 points that I thought would help kind of really dissect the game for what everybody should really think about. So point number 1. Arsenal have never lost a game that starts at 12 p.m. Now, I was shocked by this comment. This is a comment that I saw in The Sun online, and I was like, really? Fantastic. Great. I cannot complain about that. I know that means that there aren't a lot of games that we start at 12 p.m. because I would say that the majority of the time, especially playing within the Champions League over the course of history and in the Europa League, we tend to start games really in the afternoon. But with the game coming up in midweek, this kind of makes sense. So, great. Point 2. Now, Shaka Hislop is the ESPN sports correspondent in the US, pretty well-known former Newcastle goalkeeper, and he had a really interesting point. He said in his match predictions that he thought Arsenal would lose, but he did see the other game on Sunday, which is after our game, and we should know more about that after the Arsenal game against Manchester United and Chelsea, which he foresaw a draw, which means that he did not think that the loss that he thinks that we're going to get would really affect us in the long run. So thank you, Shaka Hislop, for your time, but no thanks. Point 3. In the previous fixture earlier on this season, Arsenal won 3-1. And even though that there was one goal for Leicester, there was an own goal by Hector Bellerin that was scored, but we still managed to win the game with 2 goals from Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, as well as a goal from Mesut Ozil. So again, big thumbs up on that one for us. So we could get another result like that, even better. So cannot possibly complain about that. Great. Point number 4. So number 4, Arsenal on their last 2 games have lost, no points gained within the last couple of games. Not very good. Our form is terrible right now. You know, that tells you a lot. Potential confidence might be low. And it just means that the kind of mental battle against Leicester is going to be even more harder in this game. So it's going to be a real kind of tough one for this game, but I know that the boys are at it. Point number 5. For the last 2 games that Leicester have had, they've only picked up 1 point. So for them, this is a game that they're going to be looking to pick up some points in closer to the end of the season. They're battling for that 7th spot, and you would think that they'd want to finish the season relatively strong throughout. So yeah, again, it's another game where 2 teams that are relatively not on form are going to be really battling it out for some type of result. I think probably more the 3 points, and the 3 points is definitely what Arsenal need to get right now. Point number 6. The danger man for Leicester, Jamie Vardy. I can't promote as much praise about Jamie Vardy. Even though I'm an Arsenal fan, I'm a football fan, and you have to respect Jamie Vardy for what he's done in the game. Real journeyman for Leicester and for England. Done so well, and even this season his stats really show. So I've got some stats here. You know, I'm the stats guy. So Jamie Vardy, 16 goals and 4 assists so far this season. And this is just in the Premier League. Hasn't scored any goals in the cup competitions and has played less games than most of our other strikers as well to really produce that amount. And to make it even in comparison to you, to Arsenal, Lacazette, 13 goals in 10 games, and I believe has played 43 games so far. So, sorry, just in the Premier League. It's really shows that Jamie Vardy is a top quality striker. Someone that probably maybe we should be talking about is on that world class level, especially if you're going to be talking about Lacazette being on that world class level. You know, it's one of those where you really have to give the big respect to Jamie Vardy and what he has done at Leicester Football Club already. Point number 7 being the inaugural figure who came on in last games, Eddie Nketiah. Performed in last game and played really well. Cannot dispute this young player's talent, his value to the club, and really I'm really hoping to see Eddie Nketiah get some minutes in this game, maybe even start and hopefully score a goal. So definitely the Eddie Nketiah kind of bandwagon promotion continues, and I'll be rooting him on, hoping that he gets some game time and an opportunity to score some goals for the Arsenal. So really looking forward to that. So point number 8. So Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang will not be playing in this game versus Leicester. It seems that he's had a bit of a sinus issue over the past few days, and I think probably maybe a couple of weeks. That's really prevented him from properly playing in the Wolves game and in the last few games at 100%. So unfortunately, he's not going to be in this game. So we probably might see a little bit more of Eddie Nketiah. Point number 9, the top 4 race. Now the top 4 race just got interesting. It's still pretty early on in the day here. Now it's just before 3 and Tottenham have lost. So everything is still on in our hands for that top 4 race. And everything looks for Arsenal to be on to finish 4th, potentially 3rd if Tottenham slip up one more time. So guys, let me know with your comments below on what you think of these points. Do you think Arsenal will win this game? Do you think we'll get into the top 4? What do you think is going on with Aubameyang? But leave your comments below. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.